This station must be the center of the city. Better get going. Better get going.
Hey,
Hey,
it's Sonic
there's a
Adventure.
hedgehog.
It really is.
So, man, it's a Sonic Adventure out there. So, what are we going to be doing today, you might ask? That's very silly
Playing
of you.
Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, exactly. It's very silly of you to not wrap your head around it immediately, what we're clearly doing right now. We're going to start by doing a stage, as one is wont to do in Sonic Adventure.
Really?
Yeah, because I need some animals for my Chao, so that they can become the strongest there is. So we can get the last of the emblems, so we can finish the Chao Garden. Because, if my recollection of my son's stats, are correct, I believe he needs more, death is
Okay, we
what
made it.
I'm getting more of. Oh, good, more deer. But yeah, depending on...
Horrible hoof hands.
Yeah, the horrible hoof hands. But, I don't think I actually need that many speed, speed animal types, but honestly, I just wanted an excuse to play through Speed Highway. Sonic, what are you doing? Speed Highway's a fucking good time. And you might say, well, Clueless, if there's only if there's only, like, 3 emblems left, then what are you gonna do a whole stream of? Well, firstly, you underestimate how long it's gonna take me to get 2 emblems in the Chao Garden. And secondly, well, obviously there's the finale, which takes a little while, but then what about after that? Wouldn't you like to know? I didn't actually think that far ahead, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, we might start Sonic Adventure...
Who needs a plan?
We might start Sonic Adventure 2, who knows?
You just wing it.
We'll just play it by ear, depending on how long it takes for Jeff to become a triathlete. It's also a very good excuse to have Quark catch up on what our children are up to. Oh, fuck. That's fine. Ow, you motherfucker! It was the one spot I could have landed.
I'm so excited to learn about the deep children lore.
Yeah. Sonic Adventure implies that all but 2 of his games are not adventures. Yeah, which is... Well, technically Sonic Unleashed is called Sonic World Adventure in Japanese.
So he's only having an adventure when he's Japanese.
Apparently. But the other thing about it is that I know that a lot of people, like, a lot of people are like, man, why didn't we never get Sonic Adventure 3? We got Sonic 06. That's what Sonic Adventure 3 essentially, like it or not, that is literally what it was. It was basically Sonic Adventure 3 because of the way that it's structured. They walked back on the good decision, actually, to remove the stupid overworld and just make you do the stages, so they have you navigating a 3D overworld again, like they do in this game, and they have various things in it that are just like in every sense of the word, or in every sense. Ow!
Stop running into the police.
Ow! Everything about Sonic Adventures, Sonic 2006, implies that it is Sonic Adventure 3 outside of the title. Hi Gomez, how's it going? I just got run over by like 3 cars and lost most of my life savings.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
50-50
not
blaze
bad.
it. Or something, I don't know. Jokes are dead. Alright, so, we are going to the Chao Garden now. You can tell I've really run out of things to say about the Chao Garden at this point, because I'm just describing the things.
Chao Garden.
This is the Chao Garden. I should have. That's what I should have done between streams. I should have done gone into the. Oh my God! Look at him go. Fucking somersaults. This is Pepsi.
Hi, Pepsi.
This is Lucky. They've now evolved into a speed Chao. They're very fast.
Wow.
Someone just farted.
Run and everything.
I'm going to say it was crime. But yeah. This is Moses. Now he's evolved into a hero Chao.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is crime. I don't know where the balaclava came from. He just has it.
Good for him.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bit like. Oh, wow,
No,
trees.
no, I do actually know. I did actually buy the balaclava. It just took a while. That's to be perfectly honest, that is the main reason that I got so many emblems, is because I saw what the requirement for unlocking things in the black market are, and it's emblems. So I started gathering all the emblems to unlock the ability to buy the hat, and then I bought the hat. Alright, everyone needs a snack. Actually, but before I do that, oh yeah, and last but certainly not least is Gurky.
Gurky.
Yeah. So I think
What a beautiful name.
Yeah, I think out of all of our children, I hate to pick favorites, but for the sake of getting the emblems, I think Jeff is probably our best bet. He just needs a bit more.
Don't fuck this up for us, kid.
Yeah. Points at Jeff. Do not blow this for us. So we're gonna do a bit of cheese with this. And we're gonna get him as many stats as we can right now. Also, yeah, Sonic seeing his children know how to swim is very funny. Alright, so if I recall correctly, Jeff mainly struggled with partly the swimming sections, but he already has a pretty solid swim stat. He mostly just needs stamina, honestly. Crime! That was extremely rude! You just fucking pushed that thing out of the way! Your brother was using that! Speaking of things that your brother needs, we need to get them all fruit, so they can get some stamina. If you give a Chao, hey, did you know this is the Chao Garden?
This is the Chao Garden.
This is the Chao Garden, dipshit.
In case you weren't aware.
You fucking dumb bitch.
Just letting you know.
I'm just getting rid of the deer immediately because I don't want them to have fucked up hoof hands. The antlers, very good looking. The hoof hands, very bad. Also, I do just generally have to wait around a little bit for the fruit to spawn. Hey, Rucky, how's it going?
Howdy, Rucky.
Hi.
We are currently feeding 7 million kangaroo to Jeff. He's going to be so fucking fast, guys. You don't even know. He also, I think his main deficit really is the stamina.
Oh yeah, that is
yeah.
a big issue.
Because the thing is, stamina can't be adjusted via any animal, so there's no way to like cheat it like this. You have to wait the specific amount of time for them to eat their fruit, because Chao are only hungry for certain amounts of time, and it doesn't really do much if you just force them to eat over and over again, because you spend just as much time just waiting for them to stop throwing it away, that it doesn't really help all that much. And so that is why we've decided. They're not unhappy, they're singing.
Oh.
Yeah, that threw me off for a little while too.
Someone's like crying.
So much kangaroo will be talking in an Australian accent by morning. We've decided that Gurky is just inexplicably from Australia, despite the fact that we literally watch him be born.
It was an Australian egg.
Yeah, imported. Fucking look at Pepsi go, man. He's so talented. Oh, well. Guess Crime just stole that koala from me, I guess.
Living up to his name.
Crime. No, get back here! I can't. It's fine. Alright, where is Jeff? There's Jeff. No, Jeff, please stand still. Jeff, please stand still. Jeff. Jeff, please.
Jeff.
Jeff? No, come on. Jeff. Don't go into the deep side of the water, please. Jeff. Oh my god, Jeff, please. No.
Yeah, he's busy strutting.
He's so busy. He is a man on a fucking mission. Alright, stand still, please. No. Jeff.
Wait, your name's not Gomez?
Since when?
This is bullshit.
The bird gives swim and power.
Remarkable, honestly. And mostly flight, but he doesn't need any more of that. He literally cannot level that up anymore.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm mostly just looking for something to do while I wait for the fruit to spawn. Which I think... Yeah, so stats do cap out at 99%. I believe they do carry over if your Chao reincarnates, but that takes a long time. Like, they keep the score, like, on the right, but they reset the level when they're reincarnated.
Oh. Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah. At least to my recollection. I regret to inform you all that I am not actually the father of the Addams family. God. I can't believe it's fucked up.
Devastating.
It's fucked up that people just have the same names as celebrities and like there's no indication that they aren't those celebrities. It's so bizarre. Alright. So, one more level out of swim, and then I get some fruit. Oh, well, the bird just went flying, so here. I think that's the sign that he's done for now.
If you give a Chao a small animal,
I know. Welcome to the black market. Alright, I don't remember which one he prefers, so I guess I'm just gonna buy one of both. Because I think it's just reloading that makes the things respawn.
If you bring the eggs you
Jeff,
find
where are
all
you?
over the world, a Chao will be born.
Oh, Jeff, I'm so sorry. Here, have a fruit. Yeah, he loves it.
Yay!
I think I could probably check the other gardens as well to see if there are any other fruits. Good, Jeff. Alright, let's check the Mystic Ruins. Fucking nothing, apparently. Not a single goddamn fruit. I don't think shaking it actually makes it go any faster, which is really frustrating. What about the egg carrier? I've decided I hate all the Chao Gardens other than Station Square. Because not only do they not have... Oh, hi there. Here, have an egg.
Oh, white boy.
Small. Was not expecting it to look like that, if I'm being honest.
What is... Why? It does not look like that in Adventure 2.
No, it does not. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, you can't without Zero actually asked me about that the other day, because they were like, is it only in the, he was asking if it was only present in the Chao Garden, or like when Eggman says it, and I said that he says it in the Chao Garden, but he also says it when he clears a stage. And then when I googled what it meant, essentially, apparently there was a character from One Piece that also says it, because there was a Reddit post about it from ages ago, that basically said it was like, alright, or let's go, equivalent, which is...
Yosh!
Yeah, which is strange that they made Dean Bristow say it in English, in the English dub. It's very strange, but you know...
Well, I'm glad they did.
That was a whole thing. Apparently, Sega of Japan was insistent that the English voice actors mimic all the weird onomatopoeia characters make in the
Hence
Japanese.
Knuckles going, ora ora, which is very silly. Like, like, you don't really stop and think about it until moments like that happen. But, like, the moment that you take the weeb out of the weeaboo shit, like, it becomes so bizarre watching someone very plainly, like that one dude that would always do the copy pasta about, like, someone getting your parents' credit card information, when he did the one for JoJo, when he ends it off with, like, yer days. Just, one, very funny. Respect the man for keeping to the bit. And two, just very silly. Alright. So I think, so we did, someone got the, Moses got the ruby one. Jeff mostly needed to do the no, Jeff did the amethyst course. I think it was, no, it is the, because in the menu when I was looking at it, it was, did Gurgi not get the first one? Oh yeah, also, that does explain Terria. I'm pretty sure that Gurgi did get the, oh god, it's Gurgi's evil twin. Immediately to his left. What? Gurgi, what did you do? Uh-oh.
This is an issue. Wait,
they just don't know what to do.
Shaking their head. You know what this is reminding me of? The German version of Half-Life 1, when you kill the scientist and they just sit down and start shaking their heads.
Oh. Chaos isn't supposed to flood the place yet.
Hurry up!
Yeah, you guys hurry up with whatever the fuck it is you're doing. I think I just have to quit. There's no way to pause the game in this state. I have to quit, I think.
Oh no.
That is so dumb. If I just lost all those stats that I did, I'm gonna be very upset. Not gonna lie.
I think going to another garden saves it.
Maybe? I don't
Hopefully.
know.
Select a file.
Select your character. Let's get him!
The moment I take a bathroom break, it glitches out. Something about the Chao Garden has been very upset with me playing this game, because when I was playing as Knuckles and I was going into and out of the
Chao Garden.
yeah, when I would go in and out of here, Knuckles would just oh shit, it didn't save any of that. Fuck! Oh my god! That's so good.
Half an hour.
That was half an hour's worth of standing in line at the Wendy's for my deluxe fucking Sparrow milkshake. I picked Jeff again. I meant to pick Gurky.
Jeff.
Jeff. I could have sworn Gurky did this one.
That's better.
Yeah, they actually landed where they were supposed to. Yeah, Gurky!
Oh, Gurky!
What the fuck?
He immediately just falls asleep.
The thing is that Gurky is easily the strongest of any of my Chao. If anyone's going to do, like, amazing on this, it's going to be him. He just refuses to fucking try.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay, we're gonna do that again, Gurky. Very upset
You don't
right
get
now.
to relax, Gurky.
Looks like Gurky's being pulled by the ball rather than pushing it. A little bit.
Yeah, especially because the Chao pushing animation does not move their feet at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if Gurky had cleared this, he would have the emblem on his chest, but he doesn't. Despite having an amazing lap time of 25 seconds. Gurky, what the fuck?
Gurky.
He's literally never done this any other time I've had him do these races. This is absurd. I cannot believe this. Sure, I'll cheer on Shaima. Why not? This is absolutely insane. Alright. Let's feed Gurky some fruit. Oh no, he's just sleeping. He's just eepy right now. So
That
he's just
carries
not gonna...
into the race.
I guess. Well, in the meantime, let's just buy some fruit for my other Chao, who are much better behaved than my failure son Gurky.
Damn.
My ugly ass son.
This is my son Gurky. He has every
A Chao
disease.
garden. If you bring the eggs you find all over the world, a Chao will be born.
Look at him. Who did that? Was it Pepsi or was it... Or was it crime? We'll never know. Did he win the race while I was gone? No, he immediately laid down and took a nap on the racetrack. I forget. Is the oh, there it is. Yep. I forget if the apple is a hat or an actual nutritious thing, because it says very nutritious, or like nutritious apple. Alright, do you want this mushroom? Yeah! 3D Sonic Marathon implies you must watch Sonic 1 and 2 in 3D. Yeah, I mean, what's your favorite flavor of soda? Pepsi or Crime? I don't know, actually. I don't really have any strong opinions on the Pepsi versus Coke debate, because I'll drink either. You good, Jeff? He just zoned out a little bit midway through his meal.
Mood.
He's just like me.
For real.
Personally, I prefer Pepsi, but even then, it's still one of my least favorite kinds of pop. Give me a root beer any day.
Yeah.
I like Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's also good.
This is the Chao button. If you bring the
But
eggs,
my
you find all
my
over
favorite
the
soda is
world,
Cherry
a
Coke,
Chao will be
probably.
born.
But like Cherry Pepsi, also
If you
pretty
give
good.
a Chao a small animal, the Chao changes. Try experimenting using different
Crime
animals.
diet kind of gal. Come on, you can do it.
Oh. Man, talking about Cherry Coke
Okay.
reminds me
he's
that
got
when they first
13 stamina
introduced
now.
that, they got the guy who sang "Chocolate Rain" of all fucking things to appear in the commercial for it.
What?
I don't know what that means.
Well, it was a song that became a meme in the very early internet. And for some reason, when
Oh,
Coke,
Chocolate Rain!
Chocolate
Yeah.
Rain, yeah.
I heard Chocolate Brain.
So yeah, they had him sing a remix of the song for a Cherry Coke commercial.
That is ridiculous. I can't, like, Cherry Coke feels like it's been around for ages, though, is the thing.
Well, yeah.
But, like, I mean, like, before, like, it feels like something that was around before that meme, but also, like, maybe that's just me, because...
Yeah, I think you're about as old as the meme is.
Well, okay, I know, no, first of all, the meme is definitely younger than me. Because I do remember that meme, for the record. That was, like, while I was alive kind of thing. That wasn't, like... Like, you are not about to convince me that Chocolate Rain predated YouTube. Because, like, I don't know. Pop quiz, does anyone remember off the top of their head the name of the first YouTube video?
Me at the zoo?
Yeah. Which is... knowing the context of that is so funny, because literally the entire like 30-second video is just set up for a dick joke.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first video to ever be uploaded on YouTube. It's very silly. Chocolate Brain is the Weird Al version. I'd believe that. Alright. So yeah, so we had... so Gurky, Jeff, Lucky, and Moses each did the individual legs of the race. Jeff probably has the best chances of doing the complete run in the Emerald course. And that is the only one left. That is the only emblem in the Chao Garden that we still need. So if Jeff can get one good lucky race, then,
I believe in him.
then we're golden. Let's go, Jeff! No, Jeff, come on. You got it. If I really have to, I will go and grind and get more animals. Let's go, Jeff. No, not Chapata. Come on, Jeff. You can do it. Why aren't you taking the flight shortcut, Jeff?
I don't wanna.
Alright, whatever. I still don't understand the logic behind that one hint where it's like, Chao that specialize in flight will do well on this course. It's like, the fuck are you talking about? Jeff, what are you doing? You were just standing there. Come on, Jeff, feel the sunshine. I don't want to cheer on some random Chao while he's taking a break to draw on the floor. I want to follow my son.
Man, races in Adventure 1 or something, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty miserable, not gonna lie. Even with DX's improvements to them that make them more like SA2's in Chao Garden, really is not my favorite way to spend time, not gonna lie.
This way.
Yeah, Jeff!
I remember when I was a kid, I pretty much exclusively used the DX Chao Garden as a way to store extra Chao. Transferred them between the two using Advance 1.
Come on, Jeff, you can do it. One, two, three, four. I mean, to be fair, the game has crashed on us before. Would not make it the first time. Still lost my mind when it nearly when it looked like it crashed at the end of Sonic's campaign. That was so fucking funny. Come on, Jeff. No! Leap of faith, Jeff!
Oh yeah, the gay little loop.
No, he's too far behind the other swimmers. He's not gonna make it. Damn it. Shit. Good effort, Jeff.
Come on.
Alright, I guess I do need to go and get more animals. I think the one he needs the most of at this point would probably be Swim. And again, the thing he needs the absolute most of is stamina, but that is, like, fucking impossible to grind for. Because it's just down to how many fucking fruit they want to eat, which is determined on their appetite. Later, Rucky, thanks for tuning in. Alright, to get swim stuff, we need swim-type animals, which will be at the camera angle that I'm at. It will be here. And I can do this stage fast. No, get the animal.
Alright.
What is everyone's favorite stage in this game, if they have one? Those dolphins were fucking static models. They did not move.
I only see them for a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah. What is y'all's favorite stages? Because I'm partial to this one and Red Mountain, but this one is definitely... Actually, Red Mountain and Windy Valley are probably my two favorites. This one is
I think I was going to say Windy Valley as well.
This one's a little too easy to really be, like... I don't know. It's the first course, obviously, so they didn't want it to be too, like... I don't know. But I'm about as jaded towards, like, beach levels in Sonic as I am to... like, when Generations was, like, new, I remember everyone was saying, half the levels are fucking city levels, and nowadays it's like every Sonic game starts with a grassy plain or a beach. One or the other. And then in Sonic Generations, it's like, you've got City Escape, you've got Speed Highway, you've got, like just a dozen or so cities, including Crisis City, even though the city is in crisis and it's on fire, it is still very distinctly a city. And Speed Highway is a fun course, don't get me wrong, but I think for the sake of variety, I probably would have preferred Windy Valley. But And then Sonic Heroes didn't get a city, but it got its beach level. It got.
It did have a city level.
It did have a city level, but I was talking about in Generations. It wasn't the city level that got into Generations. It was specifically the beach level that got into Generations. So.
Imagine if Hang Castle got into Generations.
Hang Castle would have been fucking weird. What is your favorite Sonic Adventure 2 stage then, Gomez? Favorite stage, bargaining. Like that. My favorite stage of grief.
Okay, you know, in retrospect, it makes sense that most of the animals here would be swim type.
Yeah. It like, when you stop and think about it a little bit, the animals that you find on a given course are make a lot of sense, but it is very silly when you stop and think about it. You're like, oh wait, duh. Fuck, I wasn't expecting you to actually ask. Look, I've about milked this source of content dry. I'm just trying to get my idiot son to win a race at this point. I don't have much else to say about Sonic Adventure that I haven't already said. Oh, yeah, mission mode sucks. Okay, now I'm done talking about Sonic Adventure. I need other people to help carry the conversation.
I'm bad at that!
Alright, Jeff. Let's get you some flightless birds for a change.
A rare occasion I scream.
We need to get back to Signalis. Stand still, penguin!
No.
You too.
You're gonna feed it to the Chao if it doesn't run away.
Penguin! Otter? No. There we go. That just lost him power.
It does. At least it doesn't level down.
Yeah.
You just lose progress to the next level.
It's fine. I hate picking a champion for things like this, but it really is just the easiest way to make any kind of progress in this, because otherwise you're just spreading all your resources between too many cooks. Alright, shut the fuck up.
Arc.
Immediately it shuts up. I believe the otters are also making that noise too, so I can't really complain. Cityscape or Weapons Bed, those are both good ones. I wish that Gamma's stages weren't so fucking short.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
This is the Chao Garden.
They are really cool, and I wish that there was more interesting things to say about them other than they don't go on very long. And by design, of course, because they still maintain that that speed element of you know, a fucking Sonic game. But it's still very. Okay.
I like that one section of Hot Shelter where you have to get Gamma picked up by a gotcha crane twice.
That was pretty silly.
Twice.
Pepsi. Pepsi. Pepsi.
And immediately falls over.
Gurky, you're about to get in the way. Okay, fine, Gurky, you get to have a taste of him too. This is so.
Taste of power, or swim in this case.
Gurky doesn't need any more power. Oh my god, please stand still, Jeff. So I mentioned this in the Persona channel, but so I'm currently trying to get some gameplay footage of Persona 4 for the BGSO's concert that we're doing, because we like to have gameplay footage of the games for the songs that we're playing from, and one of the songs we're playing in our concert is I'll Face Myself from Persona 4, arranged by Clarinet Duck. It's going to be very cool. I'm very excited for it. But I'm in charge of using my recent playthroughs save files to reload and fight some bosses for some gameplay footage. It doesn't explicitly have to be the bosses, but, like, it's the boss theme. Fucking, what else am I going to do? And, like, if I don't get to have gameplay footage of with the text pop up on screen saying I am the Shadow, the true self, then why am I even fucking bothering at that point, you know? But yeah, so we're
every single boss in the game saying that,
except for actually pretty notable ones at the end, but that's yeah. But yeah, so the so at the point that I'm at, trying to stay relatively vague about the game's story. Well, okay, I guess it's pretty. It's request for that. Oh, do share. Because it is your arrangement after all.
The characteristics of the Chao will be affected.
But yeah, I'm trying to do gameplay footage of some of the main bosses up until the third dungeon. Oh no, so the thing is that I do, like, the thing is that Yosuke does kind of have to be a part of it, because one, he's an essential party member, and there's no fucking way I'm gonna make it through those boss fights without having him in my party. Two, he gets an entire dedicated animation sequence to when his shadow appears, and it's also one of 2 occasions in which one of the party members' shadow selves is treated dead seriously. Because Shadow Yukiko and Shadow Chie, and especially Shadow Kanji, are definitely treated more humorously. And when you're muting footage and putting it into a video, the intended gravitas of the situation is hard to convey when you're watching a little gay man in a towel strut around, as opposed to a very angry-looking shadow version of oneself. Like, there are just certain things that lend themselves better to this footage. Like, I've got a plan for it, and I'm very happy that I'm very happy I've got an idea for it. But the problem is, that where my saves are, is just after the boss fights. So I have to so I have to go and find a way to basically go back to where the boss fight was actually taking place. Because if I just use it, I downloaded a save file editor, and if I just change the date, it doesn't actually change what was accomplished. So unless I restart the story progress, for that section by, so like I don't know, EXP to max, difficulty to min. Well, see, the problem with that is that then there's no gravitas in the actual boss fight, and it's just me knocking the Shadow's health down to 0, and then there's no footage to work with because the fight ends in 3 turns. Again, but the main reason I mention all of this is because I've managed to get into a position where I'm going to be able to comfortably capture the footage for one of the major boss fights that I wanted to capture. And again, I guess spoilers for Persona 4 or whatever. But the boss fight in question is Shadow Rise followed by Shadow Teddy, because Shadow Teddy is the fucking coolest one in the game. So if I was in isolation, like, I can very easily go back and do the first boss fight against Shadow Yosuke, because it's, you know, one of the first ones. It doesn't take that long to get to that point in the game.
Honestly, the next 2 shadows are the dungeon immediately after.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't want to have to replay all of Yukiko's dungeon. Fortunately, Shadow Chie is not shortly after, or is pretty shortly after, so that's fine. But the no, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff.
But the main thing is that in isolation, if I didn't do any of the fuckery with the save file, and I didn't do any more fuckery with the save file, and just did the one that I had, the only boss fights that I would have to work with would be Shadow Rise and Shadow Teddy. Shadow Teddy would be a pretty good chunk of that. But in isolation, imagine like half of the footage for the boss fights being Teddy, this super terrifying looking shadow boss fight, and then Shadow Rise doing the things that Shadow Rise does, not leaving a particularly dramatic impression, just kind of weirding everyone in the audience out a little bit. Jeff, you are crying so hard you are strutting down the stairs. I don't know how you did it. I'm so over this random bullshit. I just want Jeff to win. I'm so tired of this. Good job, Chapata.
Kinda sucks. You
Again,
think
stamina.
maybe the random bullshit is how they implemented stamina, because considering you can't use it the way that you do in the second game.
Yeah. Well, because stamina is also still a useful stat in the second game. The main thing is just stamina. Oh, Jeff!
Jeff!
Jeff! No!
No! Oh my god. Sonic Adventure.
Jeff. Yes, Jeff. Yes! No! Yes! Yes, Jeff! Go! Swim, my boy! Come on. I just need the guy in second place to... Yes! 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 Come on!
No! Jeff!
Jeff, come on!
Go around!
Damn it! Damn you, Jeff! You have failed me!
You fool!
One more. You can do it, Jeff. You just need less horrible opponents. Jeff literally pushed him to the goal. Oh my god. I don't have the time for you to pull a Lightning McQueen, Jeff. He's not the king. He's no one special. It's not an empty cup. It's my last emblem I need before I can go fight God. And I'd really appreciate if I could have my weekend back. Jeff? Jeff? He just stopped moving behind the tree. I couldn't see what he was doing.
Oh, Jeff.
This way.
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh, hey!
I helped him not stumble. Now, will Jeff ever actually use the flying shortcut there? Ever? No. Get out of here, Jeff Doppelgangers. No, Jeff! Oh my god.
Come on.
Game!
If any of them use the shortcut, Jeff did once, but most of it is actually swimming. I don't know why they say it's the flight shortcut.
Come on.
I don't understand how people can get addicted to, like, gambling on horse races, because this is what it feels like. Because it literally just feels like random bullshit happening, and I don't really care. Like, if there wasn't if there wasn't an emblem tied to the... No, I didn't want to cheer for them. I wanted to... Oh my god, this fucking... Cycling through every single Chao in the roster is really annoying to get back to Jeff. Because I don't know instinctively which number it's being swapped to, so I just push left or right until it gets back to Jeff. If it's... on the higher side of things, I can shift back to Jeff by pushing to the right instead, but I never fucking process that in time. Also, it doesn't help that the camera during the downslope section is just fucking garbage, and judging by the fact that they have the camera in a fixed position for some of these angles, there's Jeff!
His ass is not winning.
Well, flight is his best stat, so he should be able to skip a huge chunk here. Like that. And then fuck up and double back because Jeff is a fucking moron. It's almost like babies shouldn't be racing or something. Oh man, Jeff. What am I gonna do with you?
You're worthless!
You're worthless to me, Jeff!
I think we should treat him like SpongeBob treated Gary in that one episode.
I could never. That would be too mean. My other options are seeing how other Chao do in it, but honestly, I don't. Other than maybe Lucky, I don't know who else might have a chance, because Lucky's the fastest. Like, straight up, on foot, Lucky's the fastest. But then he struggles in the other tasks. I guess we can see how he does. Don't think Moses would do very well. Because the swim part is important, but, like, I don't know by how much. We'll just see how Lucky does. You'd think that being the speed Chao, Lucky would be the best choice by default. That Chao right there looks exactly like Jeff does right now. That's fucking weird. See, look how fucking fast he is.
Zoom.
There we go. Come on, Lucky. I'm gonna have to stop myself from instinctually yelling Jeff now.
Jeff.
I mean, Lucky. God, he's fucking
So
moving.
lucky.
Lucky's
I
just
wasn't using Lucky before.
because he struggled with shit like this. He decides that this is a worthwhile investment of time. And yet he's still in first now. Again, I don't know how. These races are fucking migraine. Just one entire migraine. God damn. Now imagine it with rubber band AI. I'd rather not.
Just thinking about that made me feel ill.
Yeah. With random bullshit. Oh, God. I know this is the obvious thing to say, but people saying that, like, that Sega should make, like, a Chao Garden mobile game, like, yeah, obviously that's the answer, or, like, that's an easy thing to say, but, like, if I'm being dead serious, I don't really trust them to do that at this point.
Yeah.
Just because of how mobile games are.
Go these days.
Like, not even Sega specifically, just talking about the mobile game market in general. And, like, Sega's mobile games that it does have, like, the Forces Speed Battle on the, and, Sonic Dash used to be. This is where Lucky really struggles, though. At the very end, everyone gets a big old chunk of time to catch up to him because he can't swim all that fast. But he is pretty far ahead, so maybe it'll be enough.
Going in.
We just gotta believe in him.
You can do it, Lucky.
Yeah, I gotta believe.
We've only got one. We just need one. We just need one. Come on. Come on, Lucky. Come on, Lucky. Come on, Lucky.
This way.
Yes. Yes, Lucky. Lucky.
Lucky.
Come on. Lucky. Go. Go.
Yeah, Lucky.
First fucking try. I don't know how you did it, Lucky. My idiot son, Jeff, couldn't manage. Chao's best friend. Get all emblems of the Chao race.
I'm disowning Jeff.
I could never. All it took was putting your bets on someone else. Yeah, abandoning my faith in my poor son, Jeff. I'm sorry,
Well,
Jeff.
Jeff wasn't giving us much reason to have any faith in him.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I do love you.
Frankly, he's humiliating. I'm embarrassed just to be seen in the same room with him.
Alright, what was the... She could have gone with Lucky for the beginning. Well, that's the other thing, is that I really thought that the, cheer for your Chao when your Chao... Move the triangular cursor to... Move the triangular cursor to move the camera angle and select the Chao you wish to watch. That is the worst way of saying touch the D-pad to move the placement thing. Race results will not be saved if you remove the memory card. I guess I can't yank out my hard drive mid-Chao race.
Better get going.
Yeah, damn straight. Well, shit, that's it. We've got every emblem other than the last story. That...
Yay!
Fuck. Feels weird. Why am I even leaving? I can just quit to the menu. Alright. And just so that everyone can see, I'll show it here as well. Ah, glorious. Just one. Sonic walks out of the chat. Where'd the city go?
Select your
Guess it took a little too long, huh? Supersonic. This question mark is not spinning on the correct axis.
Mm-hmm.
It's not centered in the middle. It's just spinning on a corner.
Oh,
How?
that hurt me.
Also, I just noticed how fucking goofy the text scaling is. Wow, 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 on the names. Like, I never really sat. Also,
Supersonic.
every single one of them has their name in big colorful letters flashing towards you, and then their name immediately underneath it as well. Don't know why. It's revolving, not rotating. Damn, you're right. Alright, well, it's time for Supersonic's campaign, aka the last story, where we see how 5 out of 6 of our characters' adventures end, because, well, Gamma fucking died.
Technically, the... Well, never mind.
It's fine. You see the fucking wreckage of
That is
Tails'
how.
plane. Oh, that's right. This is the emerald that they're missing.
Again?
That's right. Tails specifically got the emerald from... No, he didn't get it from Froggy. He got it from... someplace else.
I don't remember. God damn it, didn't I just put that thing back up there?
He always seems to get in my way. I bet he can't foil my master plan.
I would love that. Oh, hey there. Hey there, Chaos. What are you doing down here?
Chaos!
He sounds like he just watched his pet pee on the carpet.
Chaos!
Wait,
The Master Emerald is where it belongs.
what? Knuckles, why did you take the Chaos Emeralds with you?
Angel Island is still falling. This doesn't make any sense. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me
I mean, I guess I don't blame him.
have something to do with what's happening. I'll take them to Sonic for his advice.
Good on you. Good on you, dude. Seeking out someone more knowledgeable than you. What the fuck?
Eggman!
This is terrible. Chaos
Is what?
I can do anything.
That's not the Jevil voice clip I thought I had on my button, but that's fine.
God damn it, Knuckles.
I mean, I don't blame him for not understanding the mechanics of how chaos exists at all, to be honest. Eggman unfortunately would count, but I don't think that Knuckles would be dumb enough to go up to Eggman and ask him what's going on with the Chaos Emeralds, considering what happened in the story and the previous story.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that.
Wait.
Follow me.
She fucking levitated across the ground there.
Hey, no way! Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we better hurry.
We just fucking put that thing back up there.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me!
Sonic, how are you napping next to a train station? Because this train headed for Station Square isn't departing soon.
It went back on strike.
I still love that that is a plot element in this story. That is something that literally happens and is canon to the Sonic universe.
Massive labor rights win.
Yeah. Whoa, hey there, camera. Also, definitely went in the wrong direction for the, to go to where Angel Island is, because I thought I was going towards the, because in the cutscene, when the last cutscene started, it very quickly cut to Sonic loaded into this area, because this is the area where one of the cutscenes happens, I guess. Yeah, because this is where Eggman is loaded in. So my brain defaulted to going there rather than going to where Angel Island actually is. Whoa, hey there. Yeah, there we go. Cooking with gas. Whoa, okay. Cooking with gas so hard I burnt it. Me when I'm listening to Coconut Mall and making grilled cheese. That is such a specific bit that most people won't get, but it's very silly and I still very much like it. But it'll be great to see my girlfriend again. I feel pretty embarrassed though, going back with nothing to show for it. What can I do? That is not how you start a conversation, my friend. What the
Sonic?
You saw him just fucking warp to the left there, right?
I saw him teleport directly to the left. Making me think of that Mario 64 Invisible Walls video.
Made me think of SpongeBob trying to get Gary to take a bath, and he's like, "Get in the tub!" And he's fucking levitating over it, and then there's just a... and he pops onto the ground next to it. It's like, Sonic, cross the bridge! Immediately warps to the other... warps off the bridge. Knuckles?
Oh no, he's dead.
Knuckles? Knuckles, say something!
Sonic, sorry.
Knuckles and Eggman, what happened here?
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
It's almost like you can't fucking kill water, dipshit.
Ah, he's not gonna get away with this.
God damn it.
Hey, Eggman, wait up! Sonic, Chaos is a fearsome beast.
I will not let the developers of Sonic Adventure get away with using Eggman's lines from his boss fight in regular cutscenes. What?
Oh, jeez.
Finally, Sonic gets to see the plot. Uncharacteristically blue wristband.
It's not a dream after all.
I mean, what's implying? What is your?
Ignores the lighting.
Yeah. What is it implying that this isn't also a dream? You were awake when this happened the first time, Sonic.
Get out of my way!
No way!
Did you hear what I said?
I won't obey!
We need those 7 emeralds to give us total power. It's power for the people, and they are your people too, you know. We must get that emerald.
Greed is our enemy.
God, the Chao in this lighting look fucking horrifying.
Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bah! I don't listen to the words of a child. Ready, men? Charge!
That's your daughter, isn't it? No. Okay, the roar in the background there was pretty fucking cool, not gonna lie.
Hey, are you alright?
I think so. Oh my gosh! No, no, no!
Wait up!
The lighting in this scene is really something else.
The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power. Enriched by
I don't even know if I would say positive or not, because it equally looks really intimidating and also really shitty.
The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him. Sonic, wake up!
I was on a spacing out the whole time.
You spoke over the best line! Damn it, Mush!
Good thing you're okay. You just sort of conked out there. Knuckles left already. Come! We gotta go after the last
I guess he's not dead.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the Tornado too.
Yeah, the line in question was, I was on a snooze cruise, I guess. But you spoke directly over that line.
No!
I was half hoping that it would play in the first Sonic flashback scene, but I knew it wouldn't, and then I was waiting with bated breath for it here, and then you fucking ruined it. You fool! The guys were so disappointed as they headed home. Everything they worked so hard for is gone. I think Angel Island is definitely still there, guys. Knuckles was weirded out and booked. Yeah, alright, I guess now we go find the Tornado 2 in the jungle, which we have no means of knowing where it is as the characters. The only reason that we saw it is because it was in the cutscene that we saw, but they didn't. Hell, for all they know, it's still on board the egg carrier. Oh, thank God they don't make me walk here.
It's the Tornado too.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave. What?
It's in the water.
No! He's got the last emerald!
Now what do we do?
Oh shit, it's time. Look at all these people that definitely were in Station Square earlier. Also, this cutscene is quiet for me, too. It's not you guys.
Okay.
This is just how the game is mixed. Badly. Also, we haven't seen Big or Amy at all in this campaign yet.
Well, I don't care about Big, but where's Amy?
Yeah. I mean, I know that Amy can fend for herself, so I'm not, like, worried about her, but I am curious what she's doing.
I just want to see her.
They were really proud of this cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame them.
Hell yeah. God, open your heart.
And now he looks doofy as hell.
Oh, man.
If I wasn't just dreaming, that monster is a real menace.
No amount of Dreamcast restoration mod is going to make him not look a little bit stupid. I'm sorry. From Godzilla to Barney.
Looks like he's after Chaos too.
No, he's after Chaos, Perfect Chaos. The egg. You made a second one?
Mm-hmm. He just does that. backup of everything.
No way, I can't believe this.
Oh no. Could have foreseen.
This game has a really bad prompt.
I've had enough. Who do you think you are, anyway?
Finally, I can stop fucking being coy about what the glowing orb is.
Who sealed chaos in the Master Emerald? Chao.
Yeah, I just know this, I guess. Ta-da!
Heart has always been in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now he's filled with anger and sadness. And if it goes on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before.
I mean, if he did it once before and we're here now, how bad could it have been?
Also, the mixing in that is not great. Also, does Chaos have like
fucking floppy ass jaw?
Yeah, it's a little less intimidating here.
He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now.
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it? His heart will still remain in
Love the
turmoil,
fucked up
and
way
his
their
anger
faces
just won't
move.
vanish.
Believe me, I'm a little sick of it myself after this, after reminiscing on this game's story. Where did you come from?
Hi, Tails.
Knuckles and Tails, understandable.
Where's
Amy,
my fucking... Thank God.
always wants to be in the action. Understandable. Big has no fucking idea what's going on. Why is he even in Station Square?
I don't know. I'm just happy to see Amy.
Hey guys, what's up?
She's so cute.
river appeared in my house and took me here.
Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this. Go, Sonic!
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
Go, Sonic, kick his butt.
Well, I'm glad there's at least a couple people still alive after all that.
To make them work. Our hearts together form awesome power.
So true, Tails.
Yeah! Debut of Red Eyes Supersonic. It's such a good look. How is Jason King, the mayor of Station Square, going to deal with this? I don't know, but this is one hell of a banger.
Mm-hmm. The origin of the
I feel really bad for the mayor.
using the main theme as the final boss theme. And it kicks
Thunder,
ass.
rain, and lightning. Thunder, rain, and lightning. Thunder, rain, and lightning. Anyway.
Silly little tentacles flapping about.
Sonic! Also, for as cool as this is, it does still suffer from Sonic Adventure's ultimate vice, which is just being jank as fuck. Mm-hmm. Nothing will change that.
I do like how they did the fight in Sonic Generations, where they made the guy actually look like he does in the pre-rendered cutscene.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, the whole point of Chaos's design is to be translucent. Wow, 40 seconds for the final boss. That doesn't seem that bad. Oh no!
I'm so good at this game.
Oh no! Now we have to fight him. Do the exact same thing even more, except without the kick-ass music.
Yeah, the Generations fight is really good.
Why'd they take the music away?
I don't know.
Dramatic effect, I guess.
Yeah, but the problem is... It was
It
better.
It would help more if there was
Yeah.
this. It would help more if there was like an actual proper second phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of just this, just mostly the same thing.
Yeah, like. I just feel like they kind of cut the record.
Which is a problem that this game has a lot. Like at the end of Gamma's campaign, when it ruins all of the emotional moments that they somehow managed to foster amidst the janky animations.
By just stopping the music
And
hard
starting it over
cut.
again. Over and over again. It's so comedically bad. There we go. I don't know what I did that first time. Did I just release the thumbstick?
You have to be going fast enough to make it up to his head.
Yeah, I
And
thought that's what it was, but...
You bumped into an obstacle shortly before you actually made it to him. So
Oh
that
my
cut
God,
all your
Sonic.
momentum.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this somehow the boss fight at the end of Sonic Adventure 2 is less jank than this one. I mean, okay, not somehow. I know exactly how. It's because this one was the first one, and they had an idea of how to make things move in 3D. Still, the one in Adventure 2 is not, like, all that clear. It's still kind of jank, but, like, it is most definitely...
At least it's functional.
Yeah, it's definitely functional. It definitely works. This is just kind of holding forward and not much else. And I know Sonic Games has a lot of that reputation, but, like, come on, man.
Hey, I'll play with you some other
Yeah! We did it! We killed him! That's the boss. We did it in an hour.
It's a really
Wow.
anticlimactic final boss.
Yeah, it's almost like changing the music to something less impactful, and the second
mean,
phase will
even-
do that. Oh yeah,
I
no,
mean, even before that, the gameplay of it is just...
it's just bad. Also, somehow kicking the shit out of him mellows him out.
Like,
Bah, 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 bah.
he's tired.
Bah, 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 bah.
These stupid
I will
babies.
never get
Bah, bah,
over this
bah, bah,
Chao.
bah, bah.
with the non-billboarded little
Deedly
floating
boppers.
things.
Has changed again. This time for the better.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice again.
That's one way to put it, Tails.
Somehow.
Sure, okay, whatever.
These are the Chao you were protecting.
Well, you're gonna have to keep
I
waiting, Duck.
think I'll...
They stayed alive for generations and now live peacefully with humans.
Damn, Chao are old as fuck.
Well, they do reincarnate.
The fighting's over, harmony's restored, and life goes on.
Also, seeing Chaos with an animation where he's
Thank you
not
so
fucking slumped
much.
over is kind of, like, refreshing. It's very cool. Goodbye to Call. See you in, like, a spin-off or two, maybe.
See you in a Sonic Jump or whatever.
Yeah.
That still kills me how we have Sonic Jump and Mario Run. Wait a second!
It's a little fucked up.
Also, where did Chaos go?
Master Emerald.
He went to heaven.
He killed, like, a dozen people, at the very least. You did nothing, Big.
I was here too.
All's well that ends well, right?
I don't know if it ended well.
Dozens have drowned.
The city.
Boing.
Well, I'm not sticking around for the emergency rescue vehicles. Time to get started. Immediately starts floundering in the water as he's trying to save someone. Help! 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 I can't swim! Alright, now we can actually appreciate Open Your Heart a little bit more. I don't know what the original line is in Japanese, but I know it's definitely not that. All's well that ends well.
Oh.
Generally speaking, one does not say that in the remnants of a crumbling city.
thought you were talking about the song, because I'm pretty sure that was recorded in English.
Yeah. So, that's Sonic Adventure.
What a game.
I've already said everything I can about this game at this point, because it's like... It's one of the most well-known Sonic games, if not one of the most well-known games in general. Just for how iconic it is, but it's also, like... It really... I am the #1, like, proponent of, like, cutting games slack for being of their time, but like this game in particular, with the way that it has been treated by Sega in terms of porting it and all that, is really frustrating. And I so desperately want this game to be better than it is. And unfortunately, mods can only do so much, because that does just make the game less stable at the end of the day. Yeah, high highs and low lows. A textbook answer for a Sonic game, but very accurate. Yeah. City's blazing. Again, it really would benefit from just being rebuilt from the ground up rather than just being ported from the Dreamcast again. Because there are really good Dreamcast games that hold up very well. See? The next game. And... like, so many other Sega Dreamcast games, like fucking Power Stone, Skies of Arcadia, which I forgot was a Dreamcast game until yesterday. Fucking, I almost said Seven Mansions Deadly Smile, but no, fuck that game. That game's kind of shit. But that's also way more obscure, so it doesn't really, you know. But like, there's so many good... Dread Fox. They spelled his name wrong. Oh yeah, Quark, you weren't here when we learned this, but Dread Fox does the vocals for the Knuckles rap. Not the melodic part. That's Marlon Saunders, who is also lovely in his own right. Marlon Saunders did the lyrics for, did the English vocals for Burning Rangers on the Sega Saturn. Banger soundtrack. But Dread Fox did the other half of the Knuckles rap in this game, and Dread Fox is his stage name. It's spelled D-R-E-D-D. In this, it was misspelled as Dread, spelled like the actual word. But he is most well known for being the voice of Parappa the Rapper. Which I just can't believe I didn't know. Also, yeah, Gomez saying Sonic struggled in 3D at first. Yeah, I know.
Sonic still struggles.
Honestly, they've kind of found a comfortable niche for Sonic in terms of like moving comfortably in a 3D space, which is what this one struggled with at first. And everyone was struggling to move in a 3D space. Fucking Mario 64 has problems moving in 3D space. We just don't realize it because we're so used to it. It's like tattooed into our brains, like the code of Doom, and also like, I don't know, the Bible. Like, I'm pretty sure some of the most translated pieces of like media in the entire human lexicon is the Bible, the original Doom, and Super Mario 64. Like, I'm pretty sure that those have been put on everything. It would probably not be too difficult. Finn! Oh, hang on. You know what? That just reminded me. Oh, I got all 130 emblems and also unlocked something special for getting all 130 emblems. Sonic the Hedgehog Triple? Okay, where's my thing? There it is. Okay. Mush reminded me that I needed to turn streamer mode on because I had it turned off earlier for some reason. But Sonic the Hedgehog Triple was added to the list. Now you can play as Metal Sonic in trial mode.
Sega.
Thank you, Gamma. Very cool.
Sega.
Sonic Triple Deluxe. Yeah, the Finding Dory clip. Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really silly. Alright, well, that's everything in Sonic Adventure.
Select a character.
We did it. Metal Sonic. Wow.
Which stage do you want to play?
I don't think that all of these emblems being missing is accurate, because I don't think it counts for emblems in this, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah, look at him! He's so cool! It's Metal Sonic, everyone! This was definitely worth the time to get 130 emblems. His lighting only looks a little shitty. Now the question is, does Metal Sonic have all of Sonic's upgrades by default? I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he's literally just the exact same as Sonic.
But metal.
Yeah. I mean, that was his conceit. Also, the little sound effects that he makes are very good, and this is where Metal Sonic's like groundwork, like the groundwork for Metal Sonic's sound design for the rest of the series was laid out, and it was a bonus. In fact, I think Metal Sonic is only unlocked in... I don't actually know if he was in the base version of Sonic Adventure. I think he might have been exclusive to Sonic Adventure DX. But I could be wrong. We have this model for one cutscene. We need to use it for something. Yeah, they definitely... Yeah, they did actually have it now that I think about it, because it was definitely... Oh, good camera. Yeah, this was actually the beginning of Eggman treating Metal Sonic like one of his children, which is what happens in all the best Sonic games. Every time I hear Metal Sonic jump, it makes me think that there's a wave crashing, but no, it's just the noise he makes. Oh, that's the sound of my hydraulic press rejecting the coconut I put into it. Just the having a very bad time. His head is so damn pointy. Also that. It makes him look more intimidating when he's moving fast. Except for where it doesn't. Yep, he is just straight up a retexture or reskin of Sonic in all of his animations.
I don't think he'd do that.
It's like the bit from Metal Gear Solid where Snake is like, "No, that is not Metal Sonic." I love that clip so much. It's so silly.
Which stage
Oh, okay. So they're not emblems. They're Metal Sonic icons, I guess. Okay. We'll just do a quick run through of each of Sonic stages of Metal Sonic, I guess. Fuck it. It's not like I got anything better to do. Now, I could switch to Sonic Adventure 2. It is definitely a thing that I could do. But I can also beat Sonic Adventure 2 in one sitting. I've done it before. So... I kind of want to do that with Sonic Adventure 2. But, I don't know. Once Mush gets back, we'll make our decision.
Panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel, or else you'll fall.
Adventure 2? Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Ah! I knocked my water bottle cap across my desk. It sounded like a fucking Lego car getting knocked off the shelf. Where is it? Pull. There it is. Alright, to Call's gonna show Metal all the important plot bits, thinking he's Sonic. That is definitely how it goes. All right. So I'm gonna make a poll. Because Quark, you weren't here for when we hit our follower goal last night.
I wasn't.
Yeah. So, what comes after Adventure 2? Is it Heroes or is there something in between? It is Heroes, I believe. And Heroes, yeah. So so we hit our follower goal, which was playing Lifeline.
Okay.
So, and I've talked about what Lifeline is.
Yeah. I've seen Proton John play it on this stream.
Sure
is a game.
My favorite thing from the Proton John streams is right when he's going to intermission, someone says something in the chat, and then he just says, "Leave the room, okay," and then mutes and goes on break, and that's the last thing he says before he goes on break. And so that has just fucking remained in my head forever about that game. It's so silly. All right. So my options are currently Sonic Adventure 2 or Lifeline or something else. I don't know if I want to make something else an option. I kind of want to make it just one or two. Or option A or B, rather. And I think I will allow...
My vote is for Sonic Adventure 2, because Lifeline was a big follower goal thing, so I feel like it should be its own stream.
Yeah. I'll make a brief poll, but...
Or we can just end early.
It's only been an hour and a half. It feels like it'd be a little too early. I want to take advantage of my prime Saturday streaming hours.
I understand.
Yeah. So I'll start the poll, but I might end up usurping it, and just doing Sonic Adventure 2. But for now, let's just do Metal Sonic stages while this poll runs. Okay. It's going now. I did limit it to one per person just out of curiosity rather than doing channel points, because as funny as using channel points to bribe the system is, yeah, Shadow is counted. If you go on Wikipedia and look at the list of 3D Sonic games, that is the list I'm using. Which is why I started with Sonic 3D Blast and will be including Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric, unfortunately.
Now you sound so excited.
I had to buy that game. I had to go on Mercari and buy it. Another game I had to buy for this specifically was Sonic Unleashed on PS3, because when I first played Sonic Unleashed, it was on the Wii, and then my mom sold it because she was upset that we bought it with it was a T-rated game and it had animated blood in it, because that's apparently what the ESRB considered the little goo bits that come out of the monsters that Gaia summons. Apparently that's considered animated blood. So she returned it to GameStop without us knowing. Yeah, my mom was real strict about it back in the day, but obviously it has not batted an eye since then about, like, fucking me playing Resident Evil or whatever the fuck. I'm a fucking grown-ass man.
You're
can't stop me now. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
You're not below teenage anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You can play T-rated games now.
Now there was another instance where she did that, where there was no ESRB justified reason, and it was the TMNT game on the GameCube based on the 2003 series, and she did that because she didn't like the show. She thought it was a little violent, and also the game, I think, annoyed her because of the noises, the voice lines that would get repeated by the characters. Which,
honestly, understandable.
Don't blame her. Yeah.
She just got rid of it?
Well, she like brought it to GameStop without, again, I don't blame her, honestly. If I
do.
Okay, yeah, I do blame her a little bit. But I don't, judge her parenting skills for it or anything, Like, I do think that, like, one of the things that she did, was very distinctly limiting the amount of time that we would be permitted to play video games growing up to, like, an hour per day or whatever, and then we wouldn't be able to play on Sundays, which, upset me as a kid. But, making there be a day where we would just do things with our family is actually just good for social development. It just, also because it fell on Sunday, I was raised Catholic, so that probably definitely had something to do with it. But, you know, there would be exceptions to the rule, like whenever we were on, like, a long-ass drive in the car, and if it fell on a Sunday, they would let us play Pokemon in the car. Like, they wouldn't care about that. They're not going to make their kids sit in the car for 6 hours driving and not let them play Pokemon, because, like, that would just make the car ride worse for them, too. Yeah, exactly. Also, it looks like the poll has spoken. It does look like Sonic Adventure 2 is the next step, which does make sense. I think I will be splitting the VOD for that in that case, but that doesn't require me ending the stream. All I gotta do is hit the stop recording button, so I'll do that once I finish the Metal Sonic stages. AKA the Sonic stages. Because it's been so long since I've played the Sonic stages in this game that I've forgotten what happiness feels like. Because there are so many other non-Sonic stages in this Sonic Adventure game.
Sonic and some other guy's adventure.
Yeah. Sonic and then one other guy that I care about who's red and named Knuckles, and that's it.
You don't care about Amy?
Okay, I care about Amy on your behalf, but Amy is kind of comically annoying in this game. And I don't blame her.
God forbid a 12-year-old girl be annoying.
Yeah, again, I do find her sections very charming story-wise, but God, playing Amy's section sucks. It's very slow. Like, literally, the challenges for the emblems on for Sonic is, like, reach the goal with 50 rings, and it's the same for the B mission for Amy as well. The time limit for Sonic, for his stages, for the A mission, is, like, clear the stage in 2 minutes, or I think the longest one is 4.5 minutes for Skydeck. Amy's are like, clear the stage in 6.5 minutes, clear the stage in 9 minutes. It's like, they know how long these stages take. They're not, like, fast-paced or fun.
I don't understand why they made her stages like that. It's a fucking Sonic game.
Yeah, like,
you
literally.
go fast.
But then she's, like, able to keep up with Sonic, like, at least to some degree. So the fact that she is comically slow as she is what is so baffling to me. Amy needed a cardboard box for the stealth. Turn the zero things into stealth sections instead. No, you know what they should have. No, you first, Quark.
I think if they had made it like a full-on stealth thing, it could have been more interesting.
Yeah. It could have also very easily killed the pace even harder by making it go slower.
Look what happened when they made a completely different genre in Big Section.
Yeah. Hi, Len. How's it going?
Like, I think I've missed every single big.
That was
big
all last night. Yeah.
We did the
I don't know what happened in there.
I did every big mission on stream. Like, when I did Sonic's campaign,
was miserable.
Yeah, when I did Sonic's campaign, I just did the C scenario, like the first mission for each of them. Same for Tails and Knuckles, and even Amy, because I was able to squeeze Amy's missions into the Tails and Knuckles stream. And then I did all of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy's B and A scenarios to get their emblems off stream. And then for some reason, I decided I was going to do do Big and Gamma's B and A missions on stream just so that I could justify finishing the game and getting Metal Sonic and all that. Pomni has arrived. Oh, you got your Pomni plush? Very good. Good to hear. All 4 plush collections. Speaking of plush...
What is Big's campaign?
Big's campaign... Oh, wait, Quark, do you not have any idea what Big's campaign is like?
No.
Oh.
I am not much of a Sonic fan. The only game I've ever played was Sonic Advance 3, and I never beat it.
Oh, we've got such sights to show you.
Basically...
Father, help! 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 I was not designed to have my wallet shaken. Onboard ring processor. Faulty.
Big's campaign exists literally only to justify the existence of the Dreamcast fishing controller.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a fishing game. I kind of figured.
But a really bad one.
It's a real shit fishing game.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If it had been a good fishing game, would it have been acceptable?
No.
Okay.
Because the thing is that the way that they tried to justify it, like the developers tried to justify it outside. I'm going to the dumpster. because that's faster.
Oh.
And I don't like how long it takes to play Mare. I said Mare because I read Mare on the sign. I don't like how long it takes to play through the Knight's pinball board. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, but so a developer interview at one point stated that it was designed, quote unquote, to if someone wanted like a break from some of the action of the other campaigns, they could take a break with that. The problem is that the one that they would need a break from would probably be Sonic's campaign, and you unlock Big at the end of Sonic's campaign. And if you took a break to do any of the other campaigns in between, yeah, you can unlock Big earlier, but then like you're already taking a break from the action by taking a break from the action and doing another character's campaign anyway. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And it also doesn't help that the fishing is dog shit, because the camera is dog shit in like every possible regard. It's impossible to tell where any of your targets are. It's so fucking annoying. If you want to put on the missions as background noise sometime, Quark, and watch my suffering, you will understand the way that the camera moves the way that it does. It's so hilarious.
I mean, I've seen a lot about how bad this camera is just watching. It's not great.
In Big's campaign specifically, the way it tries to follow the fishing lure as it drops into the water is that it defaults to going above it, and you can't move the camera while the fishing lure is out. Unlike here, where you're given the ability to move it left and right.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't move the camera up and down in this game because the Dreamcast didn't have a right stick. You would exclusively use the triggers for it.
Right.
And they didn't fix that in any of the other releases of this game, or Adventure 2 for that matter. In this particular, with Big's campaign, the problems that causes is that it becomes really hard to tell where your target, Froggy, is. Because it makes it nigh impossible to locate him and tell where he's supposed to be. Yeah, Big is also required to beat the game, so it's not really a break, yeah.
Also, depth perception becomes an enormous issue there.
Yeah. And
because you have to wait for the lure to fall down to a level where it can be even with Froggy before he actually notices it's there. But like, you can't tell which one is closer to the camera or where Froggy actually is in relation to the lure.
Yeah, it's very bad. And again, even if it was a good fishing minigame, I don't think it would have been particularly well received. Just because a good fishing minigame at the beginning of the Dreamcast era has nothing on good fishing minigames or good fishing games that released later in the Dreamcast's life, which I don't know if there are any that I really want to go back to. But I certainly don't want to make that a lasting legacy of my mainstream franchise. Like, it seemed like the fact, like, one of the biggest reasons that it is as infamous as it is because it's tied to Sonic Adventure. Like, imagine if Super Mario 64 had a campaign where you get to play as Luigi, but you're playing Mario is Missing instead, and it's required to fight Bowser at the end. Like, that's what functionally Big's campaign is for the Sonic franchise, because Sonic Adventure is a landmark part for the franchise because it was the first 3D game other than 3D Blast, obviously, whatever the fuck. But like, it's a big deal. So the fact that a huge portion of this game is really, really strange. And yeah, it's funny as hell in concept. I find the idea of having to take a break to do some mandatory fishing minigames is very silly. But then I actually play them, and then I remember the reasons that the campaign gets all the shit that it does, because holy fuck.
I was wanted to give it so much, like, slack.
Yeah. And I was willing...
I watched you suffer through it.
Yeah. The other missions in particular, like, the secondary missions in particular are where it gets really frustrating, because you have to spend time catching fish that aren't Froggy. Because just catching Froggy is not that bad. Metal Sonic lifelessly stares down an avalanche. Yeah. Oh yeah.
The final boss battle of Big's campaign.
That is funny. I'll give them that.
Literally, you throw the fishing lure at
Chaos 6. It's so
and
fucking
you immediately
good.
win.
Mm-hmm. You don't even have to hit Froggy, you just have to hit Chaos 6. Also, hands down the funniest part about the boss fight is the fact that it then unlocks a quote-unquote boss rush in the minigames menu for Big. It's just Chaos 6. You know what just occurred to me? If I'm doing... Well, no. Actually, it wouldn't. I was going to say, if I'm doing all the Sonic stages, it means I have to fight the Egg Viper again as Metal Sonic. But no, I don't think it includes the bosses, just doing the mission mode things. I could fight Eggman as Metal Sonic, but, like, I don't really want to. Because the fights kind of suck. And there's no way in hell I'm going to sit through the Egg Viper lecture. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, okay.
Okay. I do think I need to leave. I'm very sleepy.
Yeah, go rest up.
You
Quark.
have fun with Sonic.
I will, because we're
joining us.
Thank you for joining, Quark. It's good to hear from you again. We'll
of course.
I don't know when the next time things are gonna align for us, but I think it'll probably be
hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah. All right, go sleep.
I will. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Quark. Pure bias on my part, but it settled in that Big got a story, but Metal is relegated to a skin. I mean, Metal Sonic wouldn't really fulfill a role in the game as a whole, outside of basically, like, fundamentally, I can't imagine him doing much differently for the sake of the campaigns that Gamma would also serve.
Which stage do you want to play?
Yeah, so we got 6 left. Alright, well, it's 9 o'clock now, so it wouldn't fit a roll whatsoever, it just hit me, yeah. I think...
Select a character.
You know what, rather than doing all of Metal Sonic's things, let's... Firstly, let me see.
Select a character.
Hold on, Froggy. I'm coming.
I need to see if this is actually what I think it is.
Which game
Yeah.
do you want to play?
Big the Cat's boss rush.
Aim for the frog and cast your lure.
You missed?
Well, because the target wasn't active yet.
Oh.
Excuse me. Ow.
Do you mind?
I'm trying to get my friend. Oh, my lord. Oh my god. How was this so easy last night?
I'm glad it was, because it made it funnier.
Oh my god.
What on earth?
What the hell is happening? There we go.
Jesus.
53 seconds. That's at least 49 more seconds than it took last night. Alright. I guess... Okay, so we don't get Sonic Blast out of this, which is good, because Sonic Blast is a terrible game, and if that was my bonus for getting all the 130 emblems, I would be very bad. I would be very mad. You can do better than that, Clue. Again, no. Fuck that. Alright. So with that, I think we are gonna switch to Sonic Adventure 2 then.
Yay!
Okay. Shit. Goodbye, Sonic Adventure. Alright, give me one moment. I'm gonna stop the recording and start up a new one. One moment.